Yes, these are also the symptoms of anxiety. So, when I'm talking about anxiety, I'm also talking about overthinking. I'm also talking about panicking. I'm also thinking about restlessness. And I'm also thinking about worrying. But do you really think that these are the only symptoms of anxiety? No, we do have more. For example, procrastination. What else? Needing reassurance again and again. Okay, what else we do have? We do have confusion, or we also called it conflicts. We have struggling to stay in the present, or we can also say that we never feel rested properly. Here, when we are discussing about, we do have the crippling indecisiveness. So, what does this mean? This means you can't decide properly. That either you cannot consult, you cannot facilitate, you cannot delegate. Then, when we are discussing about this thing, we do have the low self-esteem. And you know that what does low self-esteem means? Because low self-esteem has the further area that we've also called it can't make friends, decisions, and jokes, fear of failure, or angry when criticized, not liking your own self. This is the umbrella of low self-esteem if we are discussing. So what else do we have? Do we have over planning? Yes, we do have over planning. Let me write it down over here. What else do we have? We do struggle in staying in the present. Struggling to be present. And when we are discussing about struggling to be present means they are always having the words like I regret, I hope, I wish, or why didn't I, or what if I. What else do we have? We do have struggles in celebrating our wins. So struggling to be present and to celebrate our wins. If I'm writing over here, small wins also matter. And what does this mean? This means that you're never feeling rested, or you're never feeling that okay, I'm planning, but you don't have the confidence to say that okay, I am doing everything right. So I always told you that over planning makes a big, huge mess every time, and it increases everything, and these all things are related to each other. So needing a reassurance again and again. So overthinking, if I'm writing that this thing, overthinking is also in the umbrella of anxiety, then I also say okay, panicking is also coming in the same umbrella. Or if I say that okay, restlessness, that's also the part of this thing, and I'm covering worrying also in this anxiety. So these four parts leads to procrastination, needing reassurance, or conflicts that they cannot decide that either they are right or wrong and they should continue or they shouldn't continue, and these things will continue like that. Okay, but when I'm discussing about never feel rested, they have agitation and they are always, behind all people who are suffering from anxiety, there is a hurried parent who's always saying hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Then we say that the crippling indecisiveness. So they can't decide, consult, facilitate, delegate these things. We said it's coming in the indecisiveness. And then struggling to be present, and they are always having the sentences either related to their past or to their future, not related to the present. And when they are trying to celebrate their wins, they struggle to celebrate their wins. This is a part of this thing. And when they are over planning, why they over plan? Because they have the umbrella under it, and they're always thinking, because they are having the fear of failure, they can't even start. And if I'm saying that they over plan and they procrastinate, so these are always together. When they procrastinate, they need again reassurance. When they need again reassurance, they will have the conflict, because each and everyone has their own opinion and they carry their own opinion. And then when they are having a different conflict, a different point of view, they are very indecisive. When they are very indecisive, they never feel rested and they are overworking. And then in the end, this will come. So if I'm talking about this thing, that what is anxiety? In other words, anxiety is not only panicking, having the higher rate, or if I'm just writing these things, that yes, we do have different parts of anxieties. Like if, for example, if I'm saying that, okay, we do have the physical symptoms of anxiety, as well as we do have the cognitive symptoms of anxiety. So for example, these are the anxiety without any medical reason. So for example, if your all tests are clear, and even though if you're having overthinking, this is the cognitive symptom. This one, rapid heartbeat, is physical symptom. So after overthinking, if your heartbeat it starts or increases, then it means that you have to go for the checkup of anxiety and you have to consult a specialist. Needing reassurance, I have explained you. What do you mean by memory issues? Then, for example, if I'm having anxiety, I tend to forget those stuff that I used to remember earlier, or my memory automatically explains me that these things are not important. We are having something important, and then we should look for that, those stuff. So needing reassurance, again cognitive issue. Memory issues, again cognitive issues. Lack of patience, again cognitive issues. Trouble concentrating, cognitive issue. Constant worrying, cognitive issue. Avoidance, and we try to avoid the difficult talks, difficult issues, again cognitive issues. Panic attacks, it's cognitive plus physical. Procrastination, cognitive issue. Insomnia, cognitive plus physical. Sweating, physical issues. Stomach, either cramps, diarrhea, constipation. Some people, they are having the diarrhea the whole when they are having their exams or any big event in their life. This is, we call it physical symptoms. Trouble breathing, physical symptoms. If your lungs are perfectly fine. Headaches, physical symptoms. So how to recognize anxiety? It's different, and how we are having different issues, and how the anxiety looks like. It's totally such a big spectrum, and we should understand that anxiety for each and everyone is different. It's not same for everyone.